Very good day and greetings from ITU Geneva. I hope that all of you and your families, your friends and your colleagues are all staying healthy and safe. My name is Chaesub Lee, Director of TSB ITU, the International Telecommunication Union. I thank you for inviting me to present on how AI can help to advance the UN SDGs and how you can leverage ITU's platform to get involved. ITU is the UN agency specializing in information and communication technologies, ICTs. We are a neutral platform for ICT stakeholders to unify discussions of international concern. Our global membership includes 193 member states and over 900 industries, universities, and international and regional organizations. ITU members work together to bring the benefits of ICTs to everywhere and everyone. We coordinate the global allocation of radio frequency spectrum and satellite orbital positions. We develop international standards, providing technical foundations for global growth and innovation in ICT. And we support countries around the world in advancing their ICT development. We are also the organizers of AI for Good in partnership with 38 UN sister agencies, XPRIZE, and co-convened with Switzerland. AI for Good was built on the premise that we have less than 10 years to achieve the UN SDGs. Since we believe AI holds great potential and promise, from climate change to clean energy to affordable healthcare and global pandemic response. So how can AI help to advance the SDGs? A recent study in Nature shows in this slide that AI can directly impact and enable the accomplishment of 134 targets across all the 17 goals. For example, AI can help map poverty from space, predict natural disasters, detect diabetes and skin cancer using a smartphone, provide customized learning programs, increase agricultural productions, reduce 1.3 million deaths annually on our roads, detect fraud and fake news. Every day we see countless new promising use cases emerging through AI for good. But we must be cautious as it may also inhibit 59 targets such as job loss, energy consumption, bias in decision making, privacy loss, deepening the digital divide, and more. So what is the goal of AI for good? Simply say, the goal of AI for good is to identify practical applications of AI to advance the UN SDGs and scale those solutions for global impact. How do we do this work? Well, first of all, it is clear we can't do this alone. That is why AI for Good was created in partnership with 38 UN sister agencies. This is virtually the entire UN system supporting and collaborating on AI for Good since year 2017. The AI experts themselves say AI is too important to leave to the experts. So we must bring as many voices to the table as possible. AI for Good is a multi-stakeholder, interdisciplinary, and intergenerational community platform that brings together UN agencies, industry, academia, civil society, NGOs, government officials, and even artists, and athletes, who all have a say in how we can shape a better future using AI. Responding to COVID, we quickly transformed the annual AI for Good Global Summit into an all-year online digital platform where people gather to learn, build, and connect. Since going virtual, we have reached over 150,000 people from over 170 countries and more than doubled the number of developing countries participating from 50 to over 100. This format has also increased gender balance from about 35% to 45 women speakers. This has served to scale our mission, reach more people than ever before, be more inclusive, and generate more opportunities for real collaboration. AI for Good is now presented as a year-long digital media and collaboration platform under 3 programming streams. Learn, featuring rich programming composed of leading keynotes, debate and discourse, and expert talks and interviews. Build, as people use our platform to work on pre-standardization efforts, solve machine learning challenges, and pitch startup solutions. And connect is where people come to network, share knowledge and the best practices, both virtually and hopefully physically once again next year. One of our claims to fame is that we are action-oriented and more than just a talk show. AI for Good has delivered on its action-oriented promise by launching a series of pre-standardization efforts on AI, which takes place in so-called focus groups, open to everyone, no need of ITU membership. I'm glad to highlight that ITU platform continues to support new partnerships advancing AI for health with the WHO, AI for autonomous driving and road safety with UNEC, the UN Road Safety Envoy, and UN Tech Envoy. AI and natural disaster management with WMO and UNEO, AI and environmental efficiency, machine learning and 5G, global initiative on AI and data commons, and a brand new focus group on AI, IoT, and agriculture with FAO. At ITU, almost all technical groups have work items related to AI. AI and machine learning have come to influence many fields of our technical work. We see this is in ITU standards work for network orchestration and management, multimedia coding, service quality assessment, and environmental efficiency, smart cities, digital health, digital finance, smart mobility, smart energy, and smart agriculture. To ITU, it is very clear that everyone must participate in the conversations to determine how new technologies will affect our future. These are exactly the conversations driving the AI for Good movement. So I like to think of the work happening in focus groups as the building blocks needed to scale AI for Good solutions internationally. How do you know that a promising AI application works well in a low resource setting or on people of different skin, color, age, or gender? How do you know it performs well across different data sets, technical platforms, and boundaries? How do policymakers and the decision makers know that something good and worth pursuing? These are not things that occur naturally in the fast-paced AI industry, but are being worked on by the international community at ITU. So friends and colleagues, 2021 has offered a powerful reminder that we're interconnected. Our many connections should help us to share a happy and healthy life together. ICTs are the unifying force at the center of our interconnected world, and AI is a key part of every discussion about our future. Only by unifying these discussions, working together, will we achieve a trusted technology environment able to improve quality of life worldwide. I thank you for your time and would invite you to join AI for Good and leverage the ITU platform to work on beneficial AI solutions for the future. All information you can find at aiforgooditu.int. Thank you, and I wish you all a successful WebEd 2021.